Hello, I'm Kaitlyn from the Cape May County Library, and today I'm going to be showing you a few examples of fall-inspired nail art. First, I'm going to paint on a base coat. I'll be using gel polishes by the brand Beetles in this video. Always clean up around the nail before curing gel polish, and make sure you cure between each layer. For our first design, Flint Corn, I'm going to be using 2 coats of polish number 226. Now I'm going to use my glass palette. You can also use anything that doesn't absorb the polish. I will be using polish numbers 381, 380, 220, and 218. For this simple design, all you'll need is a dotting tool. Instead of dabbing the paint on, we're going to go back and forth with it a little bit to make it more of an oval than a circle. Just make sure that the dots are in rows like an ear of corn. Seal it up with a top coat. My next design is going to be abstract. I'll be starting with 1 coat of polish number 221. Now I'm going to add polish number 386 to my palette. Using a short square brush, paint 1 line down the nail. Make sure to clean your brush in between colors. Next, I'm going to use polish number 584, a gold glitter. Paint a longer line overlapping the dark green. Taking my dotting tool, I'm going to use polish number 380 that was already on my palette and make dots up the side of the lines. Seal it up with a top coat. Next, I'm going to do a plaid pattern. Start with 2 coats of polish number 376. Now I'll be adding polish number 579 to my palette. Using a long, thin brush, take a little bit of polish and make 2 parallel lines going across your nail. Next, make 2 more parallel lines going up and down your nail, closer to one side. Now I'm going to take polish number 378 and make 1 line across and 1 line up and down in the opposite corner of the nail. Take your time. Freehanding can be tricky, but practice makes perfect. Seal it up with a top coat. For my next design, I'm going to freehand draw some leaves. Apply 2 coats of polish number 381. Now I'm going to take a short, thin brush in polish number 218 and make the shape of a leaf. Remember, leaves are natural, so they're never going to look perfect. Play with different shapes and sizes. After that's cured, we're going to use polish number 579 on our palette to outline the leaves and give them detail. Seal it up with a top coat. For the last nail, I'm going to make a tree. Start with 2 layers of number 580. For some reason this polish was giving me a lot of trouble, but since I was covering it with a design, I wasn't too worried about it. Add any other shade you would like to use for leaves onto your palette. For the tree, I'm going to use number 380 and my short, thin brush. Then I'm going to go crazy with my dotting tool. Use whatever colors you like for these leaves. Finally, seal it up with a top coat. And that's 5 different fall-inspired nail designs. Thanks for watching! If you want even more fantastic content, check out our Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at CMC Library.